have a little regret today. I didn't get to hear the North Carolina A&T. State Representative Harrison, Ronnie Ainsley, a candidate for Secretary of Agriculture, Roy Carter, candidate for the Congressional 5th District, and Dr. Sue Tratton, candidate for the Congressional 6th District. Welcome. Good to be with you all. I tell you what, beautiful train station, and also an awful nice metaphor for when Barack Obama is going to take us as president. He's going to put vision and the strength and the judgment to be Commander-in-Chief of the United States. Folks, America saw a man who understands the threats to the... Thank you, North Carolina. North Carolina A&T State. Mayor Yvonne Johnson, I want to thank State Representative Pricey Harris. Candidate for Secretary of Agriculture. I want to thank Roy Carter, candidate for Congress in the 5th Congressional District. And I want to thank Dr. Teresa Sue Breton, candidate for Congress, said they want to let the market run free. But instead they let it run wild. In doing so, they trampled on our core values of fairness and balance, responsibility to one another. Everywhere you look, the economic news is troubling. For so many Americans, it's not really news at all. Over 600,000 workers have lost their jobs since January. Home values are falling. Your paychecks don't go as far as they used to. It's never been harder to save, never been harder to retire. To buy gas, to buy groceries. And if you put it on a credit card, well, they probably raised your rates. In so many cities and towns across America, it feels as if dreams of so many generations, dreams of so many fought for, are slowly slipping away. Last night, we had a debate. On issue after issue, from taxes to health care to the war in Iraq, you heard John McCain make a case for more of the same. The same policies that got us into this mess. But just as important as what we heard from John McCain was what we didn't hear from John McCain. He talked about the economy for 40 minutes. And not once did Senator McCain talk about the struggles of middle-class families. We're facing every day right here in North Carolina and around the country. He defended the plan to give $300 billion in tax cuts to corporations and the wealthiest Americans, but he had nothing to say about the fact that wages have flatlined and jobs are being shipped overseas. He didn't have anything to say about that.
Boo!
To get some study on bears in Montana. That's a whole line of review. At the beginning of this campaign, but he had nothing to say about the fact that more and more Americans can't afford to pay for their college education. fortified and secure.
Interest rates!
Senator McCain spoke again and again about the need to keep spending $10 billion in Iraq. He said nothing about the need to end this war so we can invest in good jobs and rebuild roads and bridges and put broadband lines all across rural North Carolina, all across America, so we can be competitive for the future. He didn't talk about that. The truth is, through 90 minutes of debate, John McCain had a lot to say about me. But he had nothing to say about you. Didn't even say the word middle class.
Surely did.
Didn't say the word working people. Something said will change this economy so that it finally works for your family. I'm asking you to knock on some doors.
All right.
I'm asking you to make some phone calls. I need you to talk to your neighbors. I need you to give me your vote. I'll win North Carolina. God bless you.
Oh, the ring?